Jesus says, if you want to follow me, take up your cross every day and follow me. Have I heard it right? Take up your cross every day. Think about that word, every day, and follow me. Commenting on this particular line of Jesus, Jordon Peterson, well-known philosopher and a thinker and writer, he says, this is called the adventure of human life. About this line particularly, take up your cross every day and follow Jesus. The adventure of life. What does he mean? Here is the key to human happiness. Here is the key to, if you want to be happy, understand these words of Jesus. Let us go deeper. This is not about carrying the suffering, the aches and pains of life. No, it's not about that. Not about your backaches or your headaches. No, none of that. They can be part of your human life. But what the Lord is pointing is nothing about the aches and pains of human living. No. It's beyond that. Before, note these words, renounce yourself. That is the key. We speak about self-realization. We never hear the word renounce. You say, what you think is right. Whatever makes you happy, do it. That's what the world thinks about happiness. You want to be happy, do what you like. But the Lord says, if you want to be happy, renounce your very self. To make it clear, sacrificing yourself is a crucifixion. The Lord suffered on the cross, not just on the cross, his entire life was, in the words of Dietrich Bonhoeffer, a life for others. Entire life for others. His entire life was a crucifixion. The entire life was a crucifixion. What happened on the cross was just the final signature. The final signature, it is complete. So for you and me, life to be meaningful and joyful, we have to make sure my life is a life for others, renouncing our very self. Every time you put away the ego, yourself, you are occupying the key to happiness. Maybe if I put it another way, suppose you are a selfish person, all about your life, you are never going to be happy. A selfish person can never be happy. On the other hand, if you find your life is a life of service for others, helping others, a life about the other, your wife or your children, your parents or your children, if your life is for the other, for each other, for husband, then you find there's much joy and peace. Life is hard, living for the other is hard. Sacrificing your own self for the other is always hard. But then you find there is some joy in that. In other words, only in a life of love and service there is happiness and peace. Before I conclude, note the words of Moses to his people, to the people of Israel. Choose life. You have the choice of life and death. Always choose life. But when you choose to follow your own self-interest, you are choosing the way to death and destruction, and you won't have any peace. If I may quote again Jordon Peterson, very interesting the way he puts it. Every day you have this choice. The choice is this: get away from hell and move towards heaven. May I say it again? He says, every day you have a choice to move away from hell and move towards heaven. He says, just as the earth is in a standing position, always tilt your life towards heaven, because hell is not far away. Hell is never far away. If you are a selfish person, hell is very close. On the other hand, if you choose to love others, sacrifice your life for the other, you are tilting your life towards heaven, and you are bound to have fullness of life. To conclude with one line, you see, the Lord has you put in two things at the same time: the whole world and your soul. Your soul is more important than the whole universe.